You just don't get it yet, do you, William? You and your little friends just don't get it yet, do you, motherfucker? I know your game inside and out, backwards and forwards. I know everything about what you're doing. What you're doing is not righteousness. What you're doing is not just. What you're doing is called fear mongering. You feed off of fear. You thrive off of other people's fear of you by threatening them, blackmailing them. What happened between me and Mastro Mafia was not pedophilia, but illegal entrapment by the eyes of the law. But you seem to think that you're above the law when you're not. See, the only reason why you want to shut me up and keep me from making money is for one very simple reason. Because I am the glitch in your system. I am the person that you could never nail down. And every time I get close to the truth, you shut me down. What I'm doing to you is not bullying, but merely exposing the truth of an evil, wicked person who needs to be brought down. That's all I'm doing. The one in the wrong here, William, is you, Southern Harlot, N-word boy, Mastro Mafia, and CVG. You guys are the evil ones, not me. You rule by fear. You're basically another Adolf Hitler. You use fear to control the masses. And how do you use that fear to control people? You threaten their jobs, their work, their lives, their families' lives. Send shit to their house and attack them. For no fucking reason. You use it as a leverage to get what you want because you, William, you and all your friends have committed several felonies against me, as well as hundreds of other people in the past. I know that I ain't your first victim, but I can tell you this right now, William, I'm gonna be your last. Because I'm not gonna let you get away with this. I am gonna stop you and make sure that you and your little terrorist group you got going get shut down. That's your problem. You don't think anybody can find you. But trust me, William, you can and you will be found by the right people when the time is right. You're using fear-mongering tactics to keep people living in fear. Well, guess what, William? I'm not afraid of you. You use fear and illegal tactics to fuck with people, to keep them from helping me. Why? One simple thing. You want money. For you, John, Southern, N-word boy, and CVG, it's all about one thing with you. Money. You don't believe the lies that you spew. It's all a money tactic. It's all to keep garnering income off of my back. That's all it is. That's why every time I get close to the truth, to exposing you, you mass report me and you shut me down. Every time. It's pretty obvious to see, William, that you're the scared one, not me. Ask John. He tried to reach out to my friend AJ, who's a police officer. Said that, oh, you will never find me. AJ's one of the best damn bounty hunters in the country. He's brought in thousands and thousands and hundreds of bounties, including some of the highest bounties on the America's Most Wanted list. So yes, John, you can and you will be found. And William, you think you can hide behind your little VPNs? Bitch, please. I have friends that can break through your little fucking VPNs and find your proper info. And when they do, you will then be turned in. And CBG, it ain't gonna be long till you're found either, buddy. Because do you not realize that by you cutting internet, you're committing a federal offense that is punishable by up to a year or even 2 years in federal prison? But you've done this 4 times already. You're looking up to at least 5 to 6 years in Fed prison, if not more. And William, all those times that you pretended to be a Microsoft worker to steal my Microsoft account, when you pretended to be a mail courier to pick up my stuff for the case that I signed over to you, and then you then destroyed and burned. That's 2 federal offenses against you, buddy. For the mail carrier alone, that's 2 for you. And another federal offense for you for doing the whole Microsoft shit. See, that's your problem, William. You think that you can hammer me down and you can't. I'm the glitch in your system. I'm the one that can't be tamed. I'm the one that won't be silenced. I'm the one that won't shut up. I'm the one that will never be shut down or tamed or silenced. See, every chance I get to expose you, I'm going to take it. Why? Because somebody needs to stand up to the bullies, and that someone is me. And I know what you're already going to say. Well, you self-admitted to being a pedophile. No. Tips TV blackmailed me and coerced me into calling myself a pedophile. That's why I did it. Because he blackmailed me and coerced me. See, William, you're losing control and you don't even realize it yet, buddy. I've already won the war. This whole William always wins is just your way of trying to make up for the battles that you're losing. See, William, that's your problem. I have people that are turning against you and defending me because they see through your bullshit, William. So, William, I just have one thing to say to you, buddy. Cyraxx, chance, always wins. You always lose. Because, see, William, I've already won the war, man. It's over for you. My legal team, my legitimate legal team that I've garnered through some very good friends of mine, already have a case being built against you, my friend, using everything that they have on you, including you admitting to stealing my content, stealing my music, doing all this illegal shit to my house, to me, including having someone send anthrax to my house, sending an IED to my house, dropping paint from drones on my house, destroying my family's van, sending that 17-year-old kid and trying to have that 17-year-old kid Harold go at me long enough to try to fight me, to get me in trouble. But here's the thing, William. The cops can't arrest me, nor can they touch me, and here's why. Because I have a lawsuit so big against Akron PD that they will not touch me. Because the police in Akron PD are corrupt. Not all of them, but some of them, yes. And guess what? When I do get that 43 removed from my family, it's game on your asses. Because guess what? When the police see what's really going on after that 43 is removed off of me, they're going to start investigating you. And when they do, it's game over for you, buddy. Like I said, William, I told you from the very beginning that you don't always win. I told you right from the jump that you might win a few battles here and there, my man, but it's the war that I'm winning. And guess what? I stood by it and I was correct in what I said. See, you make money off of me raging out, and I get a laugh at you getting angry. You're getting angry because you can't shut me down fully. Every time you try to shut me down, I pop back up. You try to smack me down again, I pop back up. And I continue to expose the piece of shit that you, Southern, John, N-word boy, and Mastro Mafia really are. I expose the real predators, which you, matter of fact, William, you guys have a predator amongst your guys' team. And that person is John. Bet you didn't know that John was a pedophile, did you, William? Yeah. John went to court because he got caught doing kitty diddler shit. He tried to traffic a minor. He tried to solicit a minor. And you know what's funny, William? You say I'm a pedophile, but yet all three branches of Akron law enforcement have said the same thing. Matter of fact, I've had the governor himself of not just Akron, but of Ohio say the same thing, that I'm not a pedophile. I have never been charged, therefore I am not one. I have had the governor of Ohio himself say that I am not one. I have had all three branches of Akron law enforcement say that I am not one. And here's why I am not one, and why Mastro Mafia technically is a pedophile. Because one, Mastro Mafia has used her kids to get illegal shit. She has tried to sell her kids for drugs in the past. Don't blame me. Look up Kate Peters and Turtle Boy. Go through her full history. You'll find a lot. And see, in order for a sting to go down properly, I would have had to approach Mass Troll Mafia. I did not approach her first. She approached me. That makes her the pedophile, not me. That makes what she did illegal entrapment, which puts her in the wrong, not me. See, you guys use this whole pedophile thing as your way to keep things going. You don't want me to make money because you know that when I make money, I have power. When I have power, I can shut you down. See, you try to keep me hammered down one way, but I pop back up another way, motherfucker. And guess what? You ain't ever shutting me down, motherfucker. And William, just a little side note here for you, buddy boy. Me, cyraxx, and the rest of the cyraxx nation always win. William always loses. See, I'd be willing to bet that you were the bully kid in high school. I'd be willing to bet you that you were that kid that got bullied in high school. Why? No one knows. But you got bullied so bad that you became the bully. You know, it's funny to me and it's odd to me because there are real life child predators like Nova Online who are real pedophiles that you can go after. There are people out there like Tony the Black Dragon, who is a well-known pedophile. There are people out there like EDP, who is a pedophile. There's many people out there that are real pedophiles. But yet, you choose to go after me, not because you believe that I'm a pedophile, no. It's because I make you this. I make you the Benjamins. I make you the money. That's why you do it. See, even Marty started to turn on you in his final days. And you want to know how I know this? Because I've seen the softer side of Marty before he died. See, Marty genuinely wanted to be my friend, but unfortunately, he could not give up what he was doing because that was his way of making money. He wanted to get out, but you wouldn't let him. His girlfriend, Violet, tried to help get him out, and she almost succeeded. She almost succeeded at getting him out. But you, with your fear-mongering, bullshit extremist ways, kept him stuck in there. Now, I'm not saying that I agree with what Marty did, because I don't. But I didn't entirely hate him. I hated what he did. And there's a difference. I didn't hate Marty as a man because guess what? I got to know the real Music Biz Marty as a man outside of YouTube, away from you, away from the trolls, away from all of it. I got to know Marty as the human being that he was. I got to know the real Nicholas Beegler as he was outside of YouTube as a normal everyday person. And I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't that bad of a guy. I'll admit that. Marty wasn't that bad of a guy. But it's little twat waffle motherfuckers like you that kept him bound into that fucking hell. That's why he couldn't escape, was because of you and your little friends that had him brainwashed into staying in no matter what. See, what's funny to me, William, is you say that I'm ban evading every time I make a new kick or a new Twitch or a new YouTube, but that's far from the truth, my friend. See, I'm not ban evading. I'm trying to start over on life. Trying to create a brand new start for myself. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong by trying to start over on life. I'm trying to better myself. And see, it's funny and very odd to me, William, because you say that you own me, but yet you're the one that thinks about me all day long. I don't think about you at all. I'm over here living my life happy away from your dumbass. I'm over here happily living my life, not thinking about the trolls, working on music, doing my job, creating content, coming up with content ideas. Y'all motherfuckers are the last thing that I ever think about during the day. But you guys always think about me, which means I own all of you. You don't own me. I mentally own all of you guys. I mentally own the troll community. I am the troll community. I am the troll god. I am the ultimate being when it comes to the trolls. And that's not me tooting my own horn. That's just me speaking facts. Because I mentally own every single one of you to the point to where you can't even go a single day without making a post about me, without making a video about me, without talking about me in your Discord server, without talking about me on your Facebook group, or one of your many Facebook groups, I should say. And it's funny because you call what I'm doing bullying, but it's really not bullying. It's me simply exposing the bad guy to the real fucking world and what is really going to happen when you get shut down for what you've been doing. You use fear to leverage and control people. Well, guess what, William? That ends with me, buddy. That all ends with me. And you want to know who the first one who's going to go down is? I can tell you right now. I can tell you right now who the weakest link out of your little group of you, Southern, John, CVG, and Mastro Mafia is. I could tell you the weakest to the strongest in order. First weakest link, John. Second weakest link, Mastro Mafia. Third weakest link, CVG. Fourth weakest link, Southern Harlot. And then there's the boss, you. The one that thinks that he can hide forever, but can't. Because, see, William, eventually you will be found. And when you do get found, I will have a case against you. My manager is already working on a case. And yes, I said my manager because I do have a manager. Which, by the way, shout out to my manager. Fucking love you, kiddo. And no, she's not a kid. She's a grown-ass adult. She's just a couple years younger than me. So I call her kiddo. But she's smart as fuck. But that's the thing, though, William. My manager already has a case so big built up against you that when it hits courts, I won't even need to step foot outside of this house. I won't even need to step foot in a courtroom or into a Zoom call for your ass to go down for the rest of your life for this. Because see, you guys have tried to murder me on several occasions. Sent anthrax to my home, which caused us to get hazmat out here. In which they did confirm that it was hazmat. I have evidence of you breaking my constitutional and human rights by saying I'm not allowed to earn money or make a living or have nice things or have friends. That is literally going against my human rights and my constitutional rights to earn a living. What, you don't think I don't know about my human rights? My constitutional rights to earn a living? You don't think I don't know about that? Wrong answer, buddy. I do. And you're going against that, which puts another felony against you. Like I said, William, I got you nailed down to the cross. All I gotta do is raise that mug up. And when it does get raised up, you will be persecuted for the crimes that you've committed against me and every other person in the world that you have gone after. This ain't just about me, William. This is about everyone that you have ever victimized, everyone that you have ever bullied, everyone that you have ever gone after. That's what it's about. It ain't about me being a pedophile. It ain't about me being whatever you want to call it. This whole thing is a money scheme for you. It's a way for you to make money without having to work a regular job like the rest of us have had to do over the years. And yes, me scrapping metal for 4+ years was and is an honest and real job. Like I said, William, you think, this is what I find funny, William. You think I don't have real fans out there? Oh, my boy, but I do. And that letter and that painting just proves that. That proves I have real fans out there. But why don't they come around? Because you use fear to hide them. You use fear to gatekeep them from me. You purposely make it so they can't find my channels by shutting me down, falsely reporting me, stealing my content, and then saying that I am a paid actor or this or that. No, I'm not. Because I never signed anything. Anything that you have my signature on is forged. And that's another whole case against your ass. It's forgery. Forging my name on the documents I did not sign. There's only one document I ever signed, and that was when your dumbass came over to pick up the evidence that I had for that quote-unquote court case. And even then, that was coercion. Pretending to be a mail carrier is another offense against you. And then you sitting there tricking me into signing my name, and then not only stealing my property, but burning my property the next day, which is a total, as of right now, between my Xbox One X that you destroyed, which I currently still have, on top of all the other property, which I have the video of downloaded so you can't hide it. All of that combined with my current Xbox is over $14,000 in damages to me personally, which you will be paying back. You will be paying for the damages that you have done to me. And you know what I'm going to do with that money once I get that money from you when you're sitting there rotting in prison, you know what I'm going to do? The first thing I'm going to do, buy a brand new computer and buy a brand new Xbox Series X. And then from there, I'm going to start my own Kick channel, start my own Twitch channel. While you and John and Southern and everybody are sitting in prison, I'm going to start up my own channels on Kick, on Twitch, wherever I please. And I'm getting my life back in order. I'm going to be doing what I should have been doing this whole time and making a living. So, William, run all you want, buddy. It ain't going to last very long. Tick-tock, William. Tick-tock. Because guess what, William? You always lose. Me, Chance Wilkins, cyraxx. I always win. And I will always win. And I will continue to win each and every time. Your fear-mongering days, they're over. It's over for you, William. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time before you get found out. And I'm going to make sure and help in any way that I can to make sure that you get found out. I'm going to do everything in my power to help whoever is a good person in law enforcement, whoever genuinely wants to help shut you down. I will always do whatever it takes to get in your way. I love getting in your way. I love it when you get pissed off. Because when you get pissed off, it shows that you know that I'm right. So, William, get mad all you want. It doesn't change the facts that you soon will be found. And when you do get found, it's game over, buddy. Like I said, William, TikTok, cyraxx Nation always wins. William Glory Hole and your little ragtag crew of terrorists, you always lose. So like I said, William, TikTok, buddy, hide while you can because it ain't going to last forever.